The Korean War. Imagine a nation, where brothers pointed guns at each other. Where one fought for freedom, and the other for ideology. A land ripped apart not by invaders, but by its own blood. This is the story of the Korean War, the war that never truly ended. When World War II ended, the world was supposed to find peace. But instead, it split in two, democracy on one side, communism on the other. And caught right in the middle, was a small peninsula called Korea. Divided at the 38th parallel, the North was backed by the Soviet Union. And the South was supported by the United States. Two governments, two ideologies, but only one Korea. And both believed they were the rightful rulers of the entire land. On the morning of June 25, 1950, thunder roared across the border. North Korean tanks rolled south, crushing everything in their path. Within days, the capital city, Seoul, had fallen. The world was stunned, and the United Nations decided to act. Under American command, Allied forces entered the war. What began as a civil conflict had now turned into an international inferno. General Douglas MacArthur, a brilliant yet controversial figure, planned a daring counterattack, the Incheon landing. Against all odds, his strategy worked. The North Koreans were trapped, defeated, and pushed back across the border. Victory seemed close, but it was only the calm before the storm. From the frozen mountains came an unexpected force. China had entered the war. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese soldiers poured across the Yalu River, pushing UN troops back with sheer numbers and relentless determination. The winter of 1950 turned the Korean battlefield into hell on earth. Blizzards, hunger, and endless fighting in the cold. Cities were destroyed. Families vanished. Millions died, yet the front line barely moved. The war became a brutal stalemate, a war no one could truly win. By 1953, after 3 years of unimaginable suffering, a ceasefire was signed. But peace? It never came. The Korean peninsula remained divided by the same 38th parallel. A thin line that still separates two worlds. One filled with neon lights and technology. And the other, trapped in silence and control. The Korean War ended without victory, without closure. It left scars that run deeper than borders, scars carried by generations. Because sometimes, wars don't end with treaties or parades. Sometimes, they just stop. And their echoes continue, in the hearts, the memories, and the divided souls of those who survived.